me say something about masculinity and femininity. I had an interesting experience lately that particularly emphasized an aspect of femininity that was revealing. We went on a trip, and my husband organized everything. The idea of going on the trip was mutual, but my husband organized everything, all the reservations, planes, guides, trains, everything, buses, everything. And I began to feel something like a child following him around. And I wasn't necessarily comfortable with that. I began to doubt a little bit my own ability to organize, to be efficient, etc. But then I realized that what was really happening was that I had entered into a feminine zone where I was a follower and he was the leader. The concept of the trip was mutual, so we were both leaders there, but and we both planned together where to go, but the details were taken care of automatically by him. And I realized that sometimes, especially when you have been independent for a long time, that you are used to taking care of everything yourself. I didn't get married till I was 38, so I was used to taking care of myself, of the bills. I took care of everything. And this trip particularly pointed out that although you're capable of taking care of yourself, sometimes when you enter into the feminine zone where you are taken care of, where you are following, it can be a little disconcerting to feel childlike. But actually, it's very restful for a woman to be able to simply relax and follow, because male energy naturally takes over. And I find that very interesting. You're not in a subservient position, so allow yourself to be in the feminine mode, the relaxed mode, the following mode. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not an occasion in which you need to doubt your own abilities, but rather an occasion in which the natural relationship between feminine energy and masculine energy is emphasized more than usual. You are still the productive, efficient person. You always were, but you're in your feminine zone, which is perfectly fine. Allow your husband to lead. In fact, it's not a question of allowing him to lead. It's it's releasing any need for control where your control is not required. It's not necessary. You'll step in if it ever becomes necessary. And I found it a very lovely experience.